Necessary win for us. Really excited for our kids. We needed to get this one today, and we played from start to finish. We're doing a much better job of just kind of playing a complete game and stringing quarters together. And when we could do that, we have positive results.
Coach, you held them to 26% shooting, 12% from three. Just how important was your defensive performance today?
Oh, very important, specifically because, I mean, they're an offensive team. I mean, they hunt three-point shots in transition. They're trying to get to the basket, twos and threes, very aggressive offensively. So the fact that we were able to take away their transition points as well as guard the three-point line, it was big for us.
Coach, when players like Jocelyn and Lisa and Carol all went out throughout the game, how important is the depth of your team, and how did that show today?
Well, first, it's a little scary, but very important that our young kids have gotten an opportunity to experience the ACC, and they've played big minutes at times, so their familiarity is a lot higher now, and they're comfortable playing in games like this. So it's definitely not what we want, but when things happen that way, it is a comfort that they've had enough experience to come in and carry the load.
Coach, you guys were going against a team that had a lot of size, but you won the rebounding battle pretty substantially, and you had more points in the paint. How important was your post play today?
Very important, and we emphasize boxing out. I mean, Kylie does a really good job from the point guard position of coming back and getting rebounds, and she was definitely key when our post players were, or our bigs, or our not so bigs, were boxing out their bigs and coming back and getting the ball. I mean, Jocelyn is always one of the top players on our team in the rebounding perspective, but Tiana did a great job coming in and taking care of the boards. We had a total team effort in that area.
One of Syracuse's strengths is blocking shots. So to either of the players, how did you guys kind of work around that today?
I mean, they're a long and athletic team, clearly. I think part of it is we've emphasized using pump fakes a lot, drawing fouls, and so I think that worked to our advantage a little bit, got a few players in a little bit of foul trouble, and then got in the bonus. So I don't think it's something that we lingered on too much because that makes you afraid of taking shots, but just going in confident and drawing the contact.
Jocelyn, 24 points today, leading the ACC in scoring. Do you feel like you're kind of in a groove here in your senior year, and kind of what's it been like here in this stretch of ACC games for you?
Yeah, I guess I've been in a pretty good groove. I think the last few games haven't been as productive personally as I would have liked, but just getting back to that and trying to be more consistent day in and day out. And for me, it's not just about being in a groove, but trying to be better every day. So, yeah.
This is to any of you guys. On top of it being the Play for K day, it was also a big day having Syracuse here with Tiana, and you guys all have the patches. Can you guys talk about just seeing her today and kind of how her story has kind of been inspiring across the country?
Well, it's been inspiring that our league has kind of just, everyone has put their arms around her and that team and been supportive of her in her fight. It's tough, but Tiana is such a competitor. I mean, she gave us so many problems last year. So being that is her mentality, had no doubt at all that she would fight this from start to finish and that she would come out victorious.
Tiana, John alluded to it earlier about how big of a team that was and the success that you guys had in the paint today. You were one of the people down there. So talk about what it was like to play down low against Syracuse's bigs and the success that you had today.
So first of all, we knew that they have really good bigs and that they're a really good offensive team, but we mostly focused on our defense and what we need to do to win, which was boxing out and rebounding. And for me personally, I had to remember how to do that because in the last few games I wasn't I wasn't a very good rebounder. So instead of focusing on my shot or anything else, I was like very focused on rebounding and just keeping those big girls like offensively out of the paint and like trying to contribute to this team, like to win in any possible way that I can. So, yes.
For the players, what improvements do you guys feel that you made in this game today?
I think one of the biggest things for us was our start. I felt like we came out very energetic, and we maintained that or sustained that throughout the whole game. So that's a huge improvement for us, and I think we've had games where we've shown spurts of that or games where we've put together a whole game. So now it's a matter of being consistent in that. We've shown that we can do it, and the question is that who we're going to be on a day-to-day basis? And I think that's yet to be answered. I have full confidence that we can do it, but just continuing to grow and be the team that we know we can be.
Agreed.